This week on Cartoon Dumpster Dive, we cover the movie Annabelle's Wish. Joel,
Yes, Andrew.
it is the season.
'Tis the season for eggnog.
Wishes from livestock, sometimes children, sometimes both.
Yes.
But before we get started, this is a request, but it's a special request. I actually remember how this happened. So Jessica emailed me last year,
Okay.
and we had all of our Christmas stuff locked in. So I
Yep.
was like, I'm sorry, we just recorded. Like, as I was reading the email, we had finished recording our last, episode of the Christmas season. And so I was like, okay, remind me in a year, and it'll be the first one we do for the
Yep.
season. Now, last week, Joel had a Christmas party,
I went to
And-
two Christmas parties last
and he had
week.
to plan one of them. So it was like there was no way, unless
was
you wanted
super
to just
busy.
listen to me talk about Annabelle's Wish and have nothing to bounce off of. Trust me, I've debated on recording an episode with just me. Nobody wants that. You want me to be like, because I'll still act like I'm talking to another person. It'd be bad.
Get AI.
This request
Just
comes from
AI me.
Yeah. Dude, there's enough of us to do AI voices. Not that I would ever do something so dumb, but okay. So this request comes from Jessica, and her message was, last year I asked for Annabelle's wish about a calf that wants to be one of Santa's reindeer, and you said remind you in November. Here's the reminder. Love the show. Well, you're in luck, Jessica.
Here you go, Jessica.
We're doing Annabelle's Wish.
Santa
Now-
Claus came early.
See, so I got a beard. So here's the deal. This has music,
Yeah.
and it's another. I want you to, when how this got made, just tell me if I'm right or not. Is this the same studio that made If Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer, another country Christmas movie?
If grandma got run over by a reindeer. No.
Really? Okay. So what do you rate the music of this movie?
3.
3? You don't like it?
I mean,
Not a big Randy Travis fan.
I can deal with some Randy Travis. Okay,
I was blown away.
that it's Randy
When-
Travis.
Is Randy Travis? 'Cause I was like, what?
This
Because as I was listening to it, so I've never listened to a Randy Travis song in my life. There's only one other source of media that I know where Randy Travis is from, and it's the King of the Hill episode where he keeps stealing song ideas from Becky Hill.
so backstory. I just watched that episode the other night.
And so I'm listening to the narrator, and I'm like, I know this voice so much. And then the credits roll. It's like Randy Travis. I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
So this was actually the production company behind this was the Ralph Edwards Productions. They've done things like About Faces, Family Medical Center, Superior Court, The People's Court, Truth and Consequences. Basically, they don't do a lot of stuff. They do things for your old Southern grandma to watch on TV.
I was about to say, this seemed like a,
Oh, baby, you come over to Grandma's house and you can watch Annabelle's Wish, a good Christmas movie about a Christian cow.
It went straight to VHS, Andrew. No theater release.
Why wouldn't? It was later broadcast on Fox.
Yeah,
later that year.
50 minutes. Not too bad of a watch.
I paid 99 cents for this movie.
What?
To rent it. Yeah, I couldn't find a good version of it for free, and I was running out of time.
I found it on YouTube.
Well,
it was poor quality. Don't get me wrong. It felt like I was watching it on VHS.
Well, at least you got the authentic experience. Yeah,
but that's enough.
I had to buy a HD copy of. Well, I didn't buy it. I rented it. That's why it was $1. But
how much is it to buy it? Like $2?
I think it is $2. It might be $3.
It better be $2 if you're paying more than $2 for this.
I almost bought it for real because I have a child, and I'm very glad I don't have Annabelle's Wish as a digital version. Not that I hated it, but it's just like, it's not really a Christmas movie that I needed to have, like, okay, all right, son, come sit next to me on the couch and let's watch Randy Travis's Annabelle's Wish. Okay,
so I really don't have a lot of history to this. Oh, Andrew, I didn't ask you, what would you give the music? I gave it a 3.
I don't remember it at all enough to rate it, so I guess a 1.
There you go. There's really not a lot of history to this. The company just wanted to market, to children around Christmas, so they actually went to a story called Clarabelle the Christmas Cow, which was written by Dan Henderson in 1976. Can't find a lot of information about Clarabelle the Christmas Cow because Disney has a Clarabelle cow character themselves.
Oh, okay. I mean, I really only have one thing about this movie as far as it was the Hallmark Home Entertainment best-selling video as of January 1998, and a portion of the video's sales revenue was donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh, that's sweet.
So, and it was the highest rated television program among children between the ages of 2 and 5, because this came out during a Nielsen family device. So we were able, we know the stats of it at least. Yeah. But yeah, really, I guess the bulk of this episode will be talking about this 50-minute movie. That is very strange when it comes to the antagonists, both of them.
I understand why this was a hit between 2 and 5-year-olds.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas movie, for crying out loud.
It's a sweet Christmas movie.
Christmas movies always get a bump up because, one, your kids are home.
Yep.
And you have got to do something.
It is like a formula for Christmas movies. Like, if you want to cater to kids, you put an animal in there.
Oh, yeah.
You got the kids sold.
You got the kids. It's like a couple of songs, of which this movie has 2, 3.
So the songs to me really didn't feel very Christmassy.
That's another part.
It felt more like Randy Travis just had a new album coming out.
That might be it.
Randy Travis like, I got this album coming out.
I got a few songs that I stole from Peggy
This,
Hill.
this album's about A Christmas Carol. I remember when I was young and I couldn't speak.
Yeah, I have some questions about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, you wanna let's knock out the
Yeah, hit us. Oh, really quick. I want you to know for a 50-minute movie, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 writers for this movie.
That's damn.
14.
What? This is a very bare bones plot. Like, I think I can tell the entire plot of this movie in like 10 minutes.
I think each writer was in charge to write like 8 minutes, like, of the movie.
Had to. Absolutely. All right. So the voice cast for Annabelle's Witch is Kath Soucie is Annabelle. Randy Travis is adult Billy and the narrator.
All right,
Jay
Randy.
Johnson is Ears. Jerry Van Dyke is Grandpa Baker.
All right.
Jim Varney is Mr. Gus Holder. Rue McCallahan is Scarlet. Cloris Leachman is Aunt Angus. And Aria Noel Cruzon is Emily. Lot more star-studded cast than I thought.
Yep.
So further other works, Kath Soucie is more famous than anything for being Phil and Lil in the Rugrats.
Yep.
Randy Travis was in National Treasure Book of Secrets as celebrity music star, unnamed celebrity music star.
Oh.
He also did I guess he had a song on Deep Impact because he was credited with that.
Oh, really?
Jay Johnson is an actor in Soap. That's
Just so.
like he's a puppet. Like he looks like he's a puppet guy. Jerry Van Dyke, Dick Van Dyke's little brother. He was assistant coach Luther Horatio Van Dam in the series Coach.
Okay.
Jim Varney is Ernest. He's
Oh,
also Cookie
honest.
in Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Hey, we did that show.
We did.
So you should go look it up. Rue McCallahan is Blanche Duval in The Golden Girls.
Blanche.
Cloris Leachman is Frere Blucher in Young Frankenstein.
Ooh.
And Aria Noel Cruzon is Ducky in the Land Before Time series, but she's not the girl that got murdered. She's the girl who took after Ducky. You don't remember that?
No.
The original voice of Ducky got brutally murdered by her dad.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So, okay, let's talk about Annabelle.
All right.
So, Billy lost his voice from trauma or smoke inhalation?
They never
What do you think?
say. Oh, yeah.
They never say.
They
but
never
he was
say.
in the fire. But I assume it's from inhaling smoke because I'm sure the country, it doesn't say where, has maybe a therapist because he takes him to a medical doctor, not a learned PhD therapist.
Well, we also got to think about what time period do you think this movie takes place in? The 90s or maybe a little bit earlier?
I want to say the 90s.
Okay. It's
I want to say
country.
the early 90s.
It is country. Like,
so it's the country, so it takes place. You might as well say it takes place in the 80s.
okay. Doctors out in the country, they don't believe in that hokey pokey nonsense like psychiatry and therapy.
Aunt Agnes did say, like, you mean that doctor that also works on pigs?
So
Really, the the biggest thing about
There's no telling
is,
if it was because of trauma or like smoke, but that doctor was just like, yeah he ain't talking again.
Hey, he's straight to go. He ain't ever going to talk again. And quite frankly, I ain't going to try. So
That was
there.
it.
Now, if you excuse me, I got a cow that I got to help give birth. And Annabelle was born on Christmas Eve. And that is when we learn that every year, I don't know if it's every farm or every animal. I feel like Santa doesn't do this at every stop. Maybe just every farm. Seems like he's wasting a lot of time. Oh, this place takes place in Two Bridge, Tennessee.
Good old Two Bridge, Tennessee.
It's because it's got two bridges.
That's it.
Any more?
One going in,
Any more?
one going out. That's all you
And one
need.
going out, buddy. That's the one you gonna take. The one going out, city boy. Get out. You get out of Two Bridges. You go on get. Anyway, Santa Claus comes by and he lets all the animals talk. And he has a conversation with them. And Annabelle's like, I want to be a reindeer. And they, she was just born, so they have to explain to her the concept of time and everything. And
Yep.
Billy was adopted by his grandpa after his parents passed away in that barn fire.
What was the parents doing in the barn? Did I miss that?
I want to say, so they don't do a good job of explaining what happens. They never show his parents.
They was just
So
like a
my
bonfire.
My best guess, because Billy was in the barn.
Yep.
I assume it was to save the livestock.
Maybe.
That's it. That's all I can think of, because they were all in the barn. So, and there's also this guy who his kids are shitty and he hates Christmas. We later learn it's because he lost his wife, and I guess it was around Christmas time.
Must have been.
Anywho, Billy can talk. He's got a friend named Emily that will talk to him.
And she just always magically knows what he wants to say.
What Billy's got to say.
That's it.
That's how friends work, I guess.
I know.
So basically, the cow is born, and Billy gets it for Christmas, and they play. And then also Billy learns that farm animals get to talk on Christmas.
The only one.
And
The only person that knows.
The only person who's ever stumbled upon that
Can't speak. Can't
that
tell
Ears-
anybody.
I feel like Ears is doing a bit that maybe Jay Johnson, the marionette comedian, does. Because he's always like, I don't like that lady, but that's just my opinion. And I'm like, is that something that he does? Is that something we're supposed to get? Is this like, if your sweet Southern grandma watched, what's that country ass variety show? It was like SNL, but the South. Was it Hee Haw?
Yeah, Hee Haw. That's it.
Hee
You
Haw.
got it.
So you see, maybe he showed up on Hee Haw and he was like, well, that's just my opinion. But I was like, whatever bit he's doing, I'm not getting.
These characters escape me.
These characters are just saying some stuff. Then let's move to Aunt Agnes. So we have Gus that hates Christmas and apparently hates Grandpa.
Yep.
Because our Charlie.
He's just a
like,
bitter. Gus is just a bitter man.
Gus is just a bitter man who hates Christmas, and he loves his bratty children and will believe them over than anyone.
But Aunt
Aunt Agnes, she's giving me weird vibes because she wants a child.
Yes.
She wants a child for the sole purpose of
having a child,
completing what the hell am I trying to say? She wants a child to complete her Christmas ambiance. She doesn't really give a fuck about Billy. She's like, I need a child to complete my Christmas vision, which is a weird.
Is that why she wanted Billy so bad?
That's why she didn't want Billy because she literally says she does not give a fuck about Billy, but she wants him. And it's like they don't even give her like a good motivation, like tax write-off or something like that. Because it's like, would she just lock him in a cellar and then be like, okay, come out and look presentable for Christmas, and then go back into this dungeon?
I watched that entire movie.
She wanted him for a Christmas decoration, basically, and she was paying for a lawyer to do it.
I thought there was going to be some sort of inheritance that Billy had. Like, that whole movie, I was expecting to find out that, like, Billy was, like, the sole benefactor of, like, a massive amount of inheritance from his parents dying, and that's why Aunt Agnes wanted to adopt him, was for the money.
Ah, yeah, that makes better sense than I want this kid because kids like Christmas, and I like Christmas, but it's weird if I like Christmas without a kid.
But she seemed to have money.
Why didn't she just adopt?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, she had to have Billy, and like, it's just which is weird. It is weird, and I did not understand it at all. So, you know, Billy and Emily and Annabelle, they all are having time and hanging out, and then Annabelle breaks a bunch of fences that belong to Gus. Gus calls the sheriff and says, he's like, I don't want you to pay me back with money. I want you to pay me back with Annabelle.
I need a new
because
cow.
I know you can't afford. So I assume he's like going to try to make veal, which makes this movie a darker turn.
Or he just wanted a new cow.
Maybe.
Raise it up.
I mean,
what? Raise it
get
up.
the milk, maybe.
Have some milk, and then when it gets older, then you got some steak.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess. Still, not a great time for this.
No.
So Annabelle is basically, because she is property, she is sent to Gus, and the sheriff is like, look, Charlie, if you can get the money, you know, I'll give Annabelle back. And it's like, you know, Billy's sad, Annabelle's sad. So Charlie has, you know, his daughter, Billy's mom, who died in the fire. They had a music box, and he pawned it or sold it, and he got the money back. And you know, it was really sad. And then this is also when Aunt Agnes's lawyer is like, he figures out some loophole, and he draws up some legal document that is like, unless Billy says otherwise, this farm is too dangerous for him. So until he can speak, he's got to go live with Aunt Agnes.
He's yours.
Aunt Agnes shows him the document, and then the animals throw her car in a lake.
A Cadillac.
Yeah, and so this gives them enough time for Billy to be sad and be like, I'm going to lose my grandpa. But it's Christmas Eve. So a whole calendar year has gone around. And I cannot believe what I'm about to admit on air.
All right, hit me with it.
Annabelle, her wish, because, you know, you can see the big twist of this movie coming from a mile away of she's going to give up her wish for Billy to speak again, but she had to wait a whole year to see Santa to do it. So Annabelle does that and gives up her wish, and she can never talk again.
Never talked.
so Billy can talk forever.
Because she
And
just
God-
wanted to hear his voice.
God fucking damn it! If my eye, I like the lump in my throat.
Yes,
And
right?
my eyes, I was like, this. I cannot believe this stupid movie is about to make me bawl. Like, because I was like, that's really sweet. And it's like the way Billy sounded when he was like, I want to stay with my grandpa. And I was like, oh.
What is it about this movie? Like, there was no reason for this movie to elicit any kind of emotions in a grown person. But I'm right there with you. Like,
You got you?
though I felt the lump in your throat, like you're kind of like, am I about to cry at this? Because
Oh, my eyes were watering. I was like, you have, like, it's so funny.
I don't get it. It's you know what's coming. It's obvious, but how they do it, it's so sweet, and you're just like,
It's so sweet.
Annabelle. It's like, oh, Annabelle.
And I like, and then they go even further. So they time jump. Billy is now full on Randy Travis, And he married Emily.
married his sweetheart.
and
Has never left
Annabelle
Annabelle's
became-
side. His best friend.
old Belle, and he hangs out with Annabelle, and then he notices that Annabelle got out, and
Because she got up there in age. Maybe her last
she-
Christmas.
she somehow put on her antlers and tries to go out, and she sees Santa, and she tries to make the jump like the reindeer, because she's like, you know what, it was my last Christmas wish, and then she falls, and you're like, I was like, did they just kill this cow? Is this really how this movie ends?
She was like laying.
Yeah,
It looked like she was
laying
about
with
to
her
die.
eyes closed. Yeah, and I was like, what? And so like Santa shows up, and he's like, I've been looking for you, Annabelle, and then.
I never forgot what you did for Billy. And you never.
I never forgot. So here is my one little gripe with Billy, or William, as he should be called. You're not supposed to be a grown man named Billy at this point. He had all of Annabelle's life to make this wish, right? He had to wait seconds before she collapses and dies. But I guess she gets a new lease on life, because due to Christmas magic, she turns into a reindeer and is immediately young again.
And gets her voice back.
Gets her voice back because she's a magic flying reindeer. So fuck me, what do I know about Christmas or magic or anything?
Look, if you want, we could try to poke holes in the plot of this movie.
There's not enough plot to poke holes.
Why didn't Santa
The
Claus
motivation for everybody. Annabelle is the only one who has even remotely close to a plot-driven, emotional, like plot.
What?
She's in the movie for maybe 10 minutes total.
Why does Santa Claus love farm animals more than he does children in this movie?
That's true too, because I feel like maybe Charlie.
He gave voices to farm animals when there was a poor boy who had no voice, and
whose
Santa Claus
custody
just
was
like
in danger. Because
Santa
of
Claus just like, man, I'm not giving you no dang voice. I ain't doing
That
it.
is a very good point. You didn't wish for it. You wished for a cow. So
Here you go. Here's your cow. I'm giving your cow a voice. You mute little boy. You ain't talking, but your cow's talking. Like,
that's kind of mean.
Santa Claus is kind of mean in this. Like, apparently he does not care for children in this movie or this ward. He cares
Maybe
a lot
Billy
more.
wasn't.
And also, he visits the farm animals every year, and so like their voices, is it like after 1 year their voice expires,
I
and
think
he's
it's
got
like after Christmas Day.
and he's got to come back and like give them another dose of magic. Like,
I'm pretty sure I think it's after Christmas.
what that
It's after, the clock hits midnight on Christmas. It becomes December 26th, and they can't talk anymore. It's only for 24 hours.
So
you were on your phone a lot during this movie, weren't you?
It's 20. No, you're right. I forgot about that. It's 24 hours
it's
that
24
they talk.
hours. Yeah, because it's not like they have the whole year to
So
chat
just for
amongst
one day,
themselves.
they're like, bam.
Yeah.
But apparently, if one of the animals is just like, yo, Santa Claus, give my voice to that boy, he can then be like, okay, that boy's speaking for the rest of his life. Why couldn't he just...
It's because Annabelle gave up every year. Now, granted, I don't know how long cows live, so does the contract end when she passes away? Maybe that's why he waited.
But you don't...
To the last second, he's like, oh, fuck, that cow's about to die. I'm going to lose my voice.
You don't think Grandpa...
I'm Randy Travis. I can actually sing.
You don't think Grandpa, Billy, or probably even Emily wished for Billy to have a voice all those years?
I would say that they gave up their... Maybe it's one per customer, and they had already used their Christmas wish, which means Billy held on to his Christmas wish for a long time.
Santa Claus is kind of a dick in this.
Yes. You're going to get a lump of coal for saying that.
That's fine. That's fine. Bring it on. I need to heat my house.
Well, Joel, I think it's time to move to your new reoccurring segment. Reviews that are full of wishful thinking and reviews that can't talk because their parents died.
Oh, boy. All right. Let's see. Annabelle's Wish. Andrew, this has no reviews on IMDb.
Oh.
Actually,
that's actually
hang on.
Strange.
I'm on a different... Okay. This is sitting at a 7.2 out of 10. It's got
with 2.2K reviews.
That's it. So this... No one-star reviews, Andrew.
I kind of figured. I figured that nostalgia is flexing a lot on this movie, especially 97.
The one thing this movie...
how millennials are.
The one thing this movie has going for it is the fact that it's 50 minutes. Like...
Dude, that is true. It's a easy Christmas movie to take care of.
You don't really feel like you wasted your time.
Right.
I mean, it gets you a little choked up at the end. Doesn't matter how stupid.
Did you feel disappointed in yourself when you got choked up?
Yes.
Like when
100%.
You welted up, you're like
100%.
You have got to, like, as my emotion, it was like involuntarily emotional, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
I was angry with myself. I'm like, out of all the things for me to get choked up on, I'm getting choked up on this stupid movie about a cow giving up her voice for Billy. Like, I'm right there with you. So I understand why this thing is rated so high, because I don't think we're the only ones, Andrew. I think a lot of people probably watch this and get a little choked up on it. So this is a 10 out of 10, titled The Best Cartoon I Ever Saw, period.
That's...
It's a stretch, but hey, this person probably bawled like a baby at the end of the movie. This is an animation for the ages. I thought Mickey's Christmas Carol was my absolute favorite of all time until I saw Annabelle's Wish. It's the tale of true friendship and unselfishness that I believe everyone should watch. It touches the heart, body, and soul with stunning visuals, a great score, and wonderful art and voices. Buy it if you have kids. Buy it if you are a kid. Buy it if you still believe there is some good and worth in this world left.
This movie spoke to this person.
This person was moved to words.
What? Oh, this person was moved.
We went the whole episode without any cow puns. Take that.
Well, is that the only review that you could find?
That's a 10 out of 10. There was no 1 stars.
There's no 1 star. There's nothing negative about. That makes sense. That makes sense for this type of movie.
The only low rating review I could see, I'm not going to read it because it's too lengthy, but the title alone explains it all. The title, this was a 2 out of 10, by the way, Andrew, but the title was called Emotionally Terrifying for a 5-year-old. I kind of get that.
It's funny that, yeah.
It would be like the Transformers movie, killing off Optimus Prime.
I got you.
You know?
Yeah, I guess, his parents did. It's a terrible way to go, to die in a fire.
It is. I'm sure whoever kid watched this and was emotionally terrified, they probably never stepped foot into a Born again because of that.
It must be from the city. Anywho.
Them city folk, they just don't know.
They must be from unnamed big city, Tennessee.
What you doing over here in Two Bridges, Tennessee, boy?
Boy, them barns go up like nothing around these parts. It's a death trap.
All full of hay.
All right, well, I believe that wraps up Annabelle's Wish. Hopefully, Jessica, it was as entertaining for you to listen to it as much as it was for us to talk about it.
Yes.
If you would like to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/cartoondd. That gets you stickers and pins mailed to your door, access to bonus episodes, extended audio episodes, access to our Discord that gets you access to the mega request, where your request goes to the top of the list. If you'd like to send a regular request, you can go to cartoondumpsterdive.com. Maybe check out our store while you're there. We are Cartoon DD on Twitter. We are Cartoon Dumpster Dive on all other social media platforms. If you're listening to this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you're listening to this on another podcasting platform, we always appreciate a 5-star review on the podcasting platform of your choice, because that's our selfish wish to keep this shit show alive and our voices pure. Have a great rest of your week. We might be doing this next week. It all depends on our holiday schedules.
Holidays tough.
If we don't see ya, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. See you. I'm gonna love you forever.